Heyo, Chad here, and welcome to ARCA Everywhere. This is a series I've decided to make mostly out of boredom, where I will drive the ARCA car on every configuration of every track in iRacing, for the most part. We'll get into that in a second. Some of you might already know me as the guy that drives the Hot Wheels car in pretty much every single series, or the guy that does the weird car combos if you're in the ARCA Farm Discord in like the Garage 61 results, which I recommend joining that server if you haven't already. Or maybe you're one of the few people left from when I used to make NR 2003 crash videos back like 13 years ago. Either way, welcome. You might ask, why the ARCA car of all the cars in iRacing? Well, I like the ARCA car. It's a fun car to drive, and I like putting it on tracks it doesn't really belong on, necessarily. Like Mount Washington, for instance. It's the only car in series I drive anymore, too, so I figure it would be a good one to go with. I would have done the Gen 4, but Gen 4 Everywhere doesn't sound nearly as good. Now, I'm going to ramble here for a little bit, kind of as a series introduction of sorts, I suppose. So I've made a timestamp below, which you find here. So if you'd rather skip this, I won't blame you, because I talk a lot. You can do that just so you can get to the video. So when I say almost every configuration, there are some configurations that change extremely minute things or do not change anything of the racing layout itself. Things like Bristol dual pits versus single pits, or Spa with its 3 different pit road configurations. They won't get different runs since they don't change anything. It would just be the same thing over. I'm also not 100% sure how I want to do this series for the most part. For the first video, I will be starting with Atlanta. Might as well start alphabetically. Right now, the series will be at least, for this video, I'm going to be doing 5 to 10 laps, not sure yet, on each configuration of each track. I'm not looking forward to the Nürburgring, just to see what the best time I can lay down in those laps is. I am by no means a fast racer. I have been perpetually stuck at the 3K mark in iRating on the oval side of things for pretty much most of the year. And not that it matters, but I'm not a fast guy. I'm not someone to really learn from necessarily, but just something to put out there. I care about having fun and, good racing more than anything. So I'm not too bothered by that, but I'm trying to find something fun to do, which is what hopefully this series will be. So none of what I'll be doing is going to be, it's not going to be a series of track guides necessarily. For oval stuff though, I know Justin or DJE on YouTube, he makes a lot of good tracks or track guides for the oval side of things if you're interested. And he's also the guy that made the ARCA Farm server. So again, as I mentioned earlier, I recommend joining it. A lot of good people in that server. And then I'm also debating on what to do with some of the tracks that have less configurations. And I don't know quite where I want to sit with the video length is the other thing. This description is going to make it longer anyway, but I may do short races with the AI as well to see how well they can handle it. Though I may just pick my favorite configuration of the bunch to see how well the AI does with it and see how well I do racing against them. With that said, this will be more of how usable the ARCA car is on any track and their configurations and how much fun it can be. At the end of each video, I'll probably say how much fun each one was or how bad it was, depending. And by the end of the series, if I've done all the tracks, I'll intend to do this kind of every Tuesday for the most part. I'll probably make a list of my favorite tracks and I may separate them down by configuration, but that will take forever, so we'll see. We'll see if we even get there. That's just thinking ahead. And just a side note, in regards again to the setups, I would not take any of the setups I make for use in a race, unless someone wants to make a hosted, I suppose, but I only have a very basic understanding of setups, because I only race in fixed series, and I pretty much always have. So I only do things like the steering ratio and brake bias and stuff like that, nothing more beyond that. So most of my setups are probably going to be straight garbage. So I definitely wouldn't expect anything I make to be competitive necessarily. And I'll probably stick to the default setups if they already exist for certain tracks. And then as for the conditions, I'll probably stick to generated weather and stick to noontime, I think, for the most part. Just to kind of make it, a little bit different, but not, all over the place, I suppose. But we'll see how that goes. I might change that later. And another thing to note is there's plenty of tracks, again, that have just one configuration. Mostly dirt tracks, and the dirt side of things pretty much only have one configuration each. And then the short track. So I'll probably save the dirt ovals for last because I don't own any of them, pretty much. So though, again, if this series gets popular enough, I doubt it, but if it does, I'll purchase them all in one go and make a big video for that one. And there are some dirt tracks that are pretty interesting looking that I've been thinking about. So we'll see about that one. And then dirt road, those will probably also be second to last before dirt oval, just because there's less of them. And I own a couple of them already. I own Hell, or I forget its actual name, and Crandon, which I may actually make that its own video because I freaking love Crandon. Crandon is so fun to drive. I blame Nebon5 or Nick Nevin for that one because I did his hosted dirt street stock race there on the short portion of that track, and that's kind of what started my wanting to drive on everything with dumb combos. It's just fun to me. So I may make that its own video when I get to that one. So we'll see. But yeah, the ARCA car is a ton of fun. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. And then again, for short ovals, those again pretty much all have one configuration because they're so small, and maybe they might have a dirt configuration. So again, those will kind of fill into the dirt oval one when we get there. So again, we'll see how it all goes, but I'll stick alphabetically, I think, for the time being, but we'll see if that changes. Yeah, other than that, to close out this long-winded explanation of the series and what it'll be, I just want to thank anyone that decided to click on this video and is still here after this long-winded explanation. And to thank you for listening. I'm trying to work on talking too much, but I feel like I miss out on things if I don't talk about them. But I appreciate you being here. And if you have any suggestions for the series, by all means, leave a comment and let me know, because I'm always open to making it better, you know. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into it. All right, so I'm just gonna have to replace the audio with this as an afterthought. I lost the audio for this. For some reason, it got corrupt. Not a clue why. None of the other files were messed up. So track temp was 119 for running the Super Speedway version of Atlanta. So I know this is everyone's favorite configuration at Atlanta, but I did say I'm going to do all of them. So we're just doing some laps. Didn't do too many laps around here, just solely for the fact that, well, it's flat footing around the whole thing. So, yeah, I mean, there wasn't a whole lot. Did 5 laps. Didn't need so much. Alright, so it's coming up to lap 5.
That was 32.44.
And this was the quickest lap I did. I mean, again, there's not too much that's going to change from one to the other. It's something that would change a lot more for, you know, an AI race or an actual, like, official race hosted, etc. when you get a draft. So, you know, it's like Daytona or Talladega. You're just going to flat-foot it around and, you know, you maybe shave off a couple 10,000ths here or there on the next person.
32.01.
Oh, yeah, not too much to it. Tucked a little too far under that red and white line. For whatever reason, it's really easy to save the car at Atlanta for Speedway. I don't know what it is. Next gen, I had some issues with that. I might insert a clip here and there of that. But it's easy to save here. And I think that they, if I remember correctly, they put some banking on the bottom. I know the original track had it too. That's what it is. But anyway, I skipped to the bottom. What was the,
the track temperature is increasing. It's now 123 Fahrenheit.
Here on lap 8. Finish, just give it a little flare, a little spin.
That was a 33.45.
Yeah.
Your current.
Pretty much it. And then we skip forward, showing the lap of 32, whatever it was. Finishing that one up. And then we just take a look at the lap from third-party view, with pieces of the track clipping in. But yeah, it's a little boring to do by yourself. Same would be for all of the super speedways, honestly. I think you can have a good race in it with the AI. They're a little more predictable for the most part, but yeah. Officials, this track's not super fun. But I guess that's kind of to be expected. But we'll finish that one up and we'll head off to the next configuration. Alright, so now I was debating on going with the original oval that everyone kind of, well, not original oval, but you know what I mean. The nicer oval. I'm going to save that one for last, actually. I'm going to do the 2008 road course. I don't know what series run this. I also should probably default to the original quad oval setup and then raise this up here. Preload is too low. Am I right with this one? Shifting it. Why is the cone right there?
Pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
Oh, that's right. This is kind of like
Track temperature is increasing. It's now
Charlotte. Charlotte does it too, right?
Fahrenheit.
Where the hell's the track? Oh, here it is. Okay. Back then. You know what? I just realized I should probably use the roval setup. That might be a little better. This will probably be a bit better since these tracks are pretty similar. Oh, remember where it's at. Turn. Ooh. I'm gonna brake a little earlier this time if I didn't go early enough. I can't even see the damn turn. Well, gotta jump. Woohoo! Alright, they should already. Oh, shit. Okay, made it. Alright. I probably should have memorized the layout ahead of time. That's asking a lot of my brain. Oh. Now we're gonna head back onto the regular track here. Right, that's right, there's a chicane in the backstretch for Charlotte. And we're gonna change that, I think. I still haven't completed a lap, so. Alright, another little bit of testing done. I'm gonna need to. I should have tested where I'm gonna need to brake. I'm probably gonna brake. More here. Oh, yeah. Come on, damn. Not gonna plant. I don't know what I did differently. Quite the line I wanted to take in there. I like the little stands right there. I just noticed. I gotta shift maybe. Get around here again. Not whatever I did last time. Alright. Spin through a bit. Basically just need to not before I get onto the banking. I feel like if it was actually kind of designed for this, like, and not more of a weekend track kind of thing, like where you say, hey, everybody bring your local car down, do a track day thing here. That's what that feels like, and that's pretty much what it was designed for. I feel like if it was more designed for the car, obviously.
That lap was at
little
21.74.
I feel like this could actually be a fun layout. Oh, no. Sure, didn't get an off track, it's fine. But yeah, I actually kind of like this layout. I think probably not now, obviously, since they just redid this thing, but later down the road, they should try to design a roval for this thing. And I know some people may not like the rovals too much, but I actually kind of dig this. Uh-oh.
You've just done it on 21.13.
Alright, cool. We're going to take the long shoot here. This is our Joker lap of sorts. We're going to come back on the track here. Alright. Joker lap complete. There's. Woohoo. Now, I don't believe this layout has AI, if I remember correctly. Can't run this one with the AI. I'm probably just going to stick to the 2008 oval. Yeah, I actually kind of like this. There's a couple... Oh, no. Round. Turned in too soon. Whoop. Touch the wall, and... Alright, this is fine. Where's the damage, right? Slide back up. And... That's me trying too hard to...
Alright, Chad. You need to watch the track limits.
Alright. Alright, we didn't quite complete 5 laps, but we'll have to leave it at that because it's not going to get any better. Alright. Okay, we'll just look at my... Oh, no, it is. Okay, good. Yeah, this turn's a little hard for me to figure out because it turns inwards right at the end there. I feel like properly set up that would have been a 0x and that time would have counted. And it's also hard to see this turn, personally. Like, if there's more, like, barriers or something before that turn, might give you a better idea. I do like the jump. That jump probably wouldn't work out, though, in an actual race, but... And then these guys are also a little difficult for me, because I have such a terrible memory. But I think the infield portion's actually pretty fun there. I actually like that. And usually onto the oval portion. And then you just get a normal lap from there. But yeah. Yeah, like I said, I like that layout. I think, given the same treatment that the Chicago Roval got, not Chicago, Charlotte Roval, that one got, I think this could be a pretty good layout, actually. Personally, I'd actually like to do a hosted race on this at some point. Yeah. Shifting. Yeah, so we're gonna move on to the next one. 4th time's a charm. Tried 3 times now to get this dumb thing to record. I've either not had it tell me it's recording, turn that on so now I know I'm recording, and now my voice is actually loud enough to hear and not quiet like it was in the first time. So, again, just did the Langley setup for this one. It's a flat track, it's a little bit bigger than this one, but I did 8-1, 60% brake bias, the 4.63 instead of 4.78, I believe, is what it was defaulted to. Best lap was a 15.202. I'll probably show that on the replay, but we'll just try. I just realized I probably want a little more height now. We'll see if I can manage something. Not this lap, though. I do want to get under a 0.2, though. Let's see.
That lap was a 15.37. You're currently 0.
Probably should apex a little bit later. Ooh, what was that? Ah. Alright, here we go. Now that goes that one.
That was a 15.34.
Yeah, like I was trying to say in the other videos before I had to just trash all of them. Yeah, this is a Legends Oval. Drifting. Yeah, it's a Legends Oval. Can't really expect too much racing anything bigger than the Legends cars on this. They're just, you know, it's too small. You can't really pass without running into someone or sliding around like what I'm doing right now.
Last lap was a 16.93.
I had originally had a little bit longer recording doing all that, but we're just going to drift now. See what I can do there. Nope. I miss the old late model. I could drift that thing for days. But now that's kind of a breakdown of this one. There's not much here. It has AI. Realistically, I mean, you could do AI of something else here if you wanted, but I mean, this here was my best lap. But what it should look like without wrecking, spinning, crashing. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's a small track. So yeah, I apologize for not having much for this, but once you record 4 times the same thing, it just, I think you lose some of your drive to keep trying doing it. So now we're going to move on to the next two. The next two are going to be both of the Rallycross ones, which should be fun. I get to show off just how fun these things are to drive on dirt road. All right. We get to the 2 Rallycross tracks that Atlanta has. I'm going to start with the short one, go to the long one. This one, I do actually have a setup. Let's see. My setups. I need to say
The track temperature is falling. It's now 115 Fahrenheit.
Dirt road. This one here. Let's see, it should work. Yeah. Just in case anyone wants to pause and see roughly about. This is one that works well for me on Crandon, and I figure it'll kind of just work for all of them for the most part. We'll see if that's the case, but that's about what it is, because I love dirt road with this car. It used to just be the 87s. They were really good. But now, with the dirt refresh, the ARCA car actually got a bit better. It was okay before, but yeah. Ooh, this one's also got, I just realized, yeah, this is asphalt now. This will be a little bit different from Crandon. I'll take the Joker lap later. This one does have this little bit here. A little bit of clipping there. Woohoo! I probably should tip first when that one. Come back around you first. And again, I will be no means fast around this portion, but it is fun. Woo. Right up on the guardrail. I know on the longs one, I'm going to get much more speed for that. Oh, that's where the start-finish line is. I always forget they put it in a different spot. Alright. That happened. Oh, he's corrected a little too soon. Or just straight up doing that. Damn it. I knew I shouldn't have blipped it like I did. Woohoo! I don't think I could have gotten any closer to that wall. Or that one. Uh-oh. Don't thump the wall.
Your last lap time was at 44.18. Sector 3 time is fast. Sector 1 time's okay.
Now we're starting to get it.
That lap was at 44.
Ah, damn it, I get so zoned in, I forgot to take the Joker.
Sector 1 is quick.
Alright, one last lap. One last lap. Joker lap. Joker lap. Joker lap. Gotta take the Joker lap. Gotta take the Joker lap. See what I mean about having such a terrible memory? Remembered it this time. Almost forgot.
Sector 2 is 1/10 off your best.
Ooh. Oops. Too much.
That lap time was 36.01. Sectors 1 and 3 are looking
Right,
quick.
I tore up all
Sector
those
2 is
signs.
a 10th off your best.
Okay, I only tore up one of them. That's fine.
Sector 1
Oh,
time's
I
good.
love that. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a fun one. Alright, let's see. Best lap was a 43 that wasn't a Joker. God, look at the suspension lean on this thing. It's scraping. I think I found my drift setup. God, it is so weird to see these things go around dirt like this. I love it. I know I can get more out of that turn, though, that's for sure. Whew. I don't think I could have got too much closer with that turn. God, I love this. Alright, so yeah, again, I do recommend giving the ARCA car a shot on any one of the dirt road tracks, honestly. It's just fun. There's just something about it when you get the right setup, which again, if you need that, setup I got here is pretty good. You just got to get used to how the car like turns and stuff, because you probably noticed it. I was starting to get a little more of a hang of it at the end, just to remember what I got to do for the car. Oh, except for there. But yeah, I recommend that. So let's go ahead and scoot on over to the long version of the rally course, and then we'll finish up with the... Alright, we're here now at the long version of the Rallycross for Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's the same thing pretty much, just has a little bit extra more of the road course on the inner part of the oval instead of turning like right here. So it's not going to be too different, but we'll run the same setup for that. We'll do some laps and just see how it sits. I'm more interested in the fact that I'm going to have asphalt down here and I'm going to get more speed. I don't remember if this first turn's been changed to dirt. Let's see, just, nope, asphalt. All right, so, nope, I knew I was remembering something. A little bit of dirt. Oh, they put the jump here. Damn it. Whoa. Damn it, they should have put it further down where it was. Would have been fun. Did I break the car? Okay, steering felt weird. All right, this is all gonna be the same. Warm up the tires pretty much and warm up my brain. Remember it. That I wasn't just doing it. I think the car feels a little different once the tires are a little warmer. Feels a little different. Shift straight to third. There we go. Get some speed. And we're going to prepare for being on dirt. Or more slight. Nope. Let's hope we can get a little bit more. There we go. Oh, shit. More turned around. I'd actually like to see someone that's like super well in tune with this car on road courses or dirt for whatever reason and see how they handle it, because I can imagine someone could actually fling this car into pretty much all of the turns and it would look amazing. I'm pretty gingerly going through all the turns because I know if I don't, it's gonna go flying off the track. Drift. Well, that's gonna look cool. Didn't set me away for this turn though. Ouch. Oops. Do I feel? Okay, good. I do have healing on. Best to leave that on. Alright, I'm trying to go to the jump here. Woohoo. There we go.
Your lap time was 53.28. You're currently 1.9. Slower than your best. Sector 1 is 0.7 off your best. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off your best. Sector 3 is a tenth off your best.
We're gaining some time now. Flick.
Sector 1 time's okay.
A little bit, it's fine. I didn't set myself up for that one.
Sector 2 is 0.42 off your best.
Alright, I did gain a little bit there, but not.
That lap was a 51.31, sectors 1 and 3. Sector 1 time's okay.
Did that again. Alright, I think for the most part, I've given everyone an idea just kind of how fun this thing can be to drive on this, but I do want to try one more thing. Let's see if I don't fall through the floor. I probably will if I'm not careful. Let's see if they rendered the... Oh, looks like they gave it a floor for everything. I wanted to hit that jump backwards. Will it let me? Well, not will it let me, but will it do anything is actually the question. Yeah, it's not much of a jump this way, but... Well, that was... Ouch. It's fine. I don't think I'm gonna get too much grip in the dirt here. Grass. Oh, goddamn. Pretty sure my guy doesn't have a spine anymore.
Had a black flag. We'll need to come into
I mean, I didn't cut the course, I just went backwards, but sure. Oh, wow. I was expecting to fall through the earth there. Alright. Well, that's that for the two Rallycross. Oh my goodness. Does that look different from... Oh, yeah. So let's take a look at the fastest lap real quick. Last one. It's just weird to see this car lean so much. Feathering that throttle. Oh, this is kind of a cool shot. We'll ignore that I clipped the wall there just ever so slightly. No, the sign's in the way. Abysmal. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. I do want to see, though, before we head out, where's that one drift I did? No, not fast forward, damn you. Alright, let's try that again. Ah. Right, yeah. Oops. Actually, really cool shot. Damn. Oh, I should have used that for the lap. Oh well, looks cool for this at least. Alright, I recommend TV camera 3. Oh yeah. It's just so fun to drive these things on dirt roads like this. Oh, yeah, we're gonna ignore that. You didn't see that? Alright. Let's get the last race out of the way, or last configuration out of the video. Alright, so I've saved the best for last, of course, everyone's favorite pre-Super Speedway layout. And this one's pretty straightforward. I think it was the quad oval one, right? No. Yes. It should be this one. I've never been super great at this track, to be honest with you. I know I did ARCA, I know I've pretty much done all of them at this point. I'm pretty sure this track was on the schedule when I did more races, so yeah. I'll probably do like a little 10-lap AI race. I'll do 5 laps on this one and then see what lap I can put down in these conditions. And then we'll do a quick AI race. I'll make myself start from last and then see if I can make up any spots. Ugh. I always remember this being a problem with me. Hit the thing. Right. Slipped under it anyway. But this track's definitely better than the new Super Speedway portion. I mean, yeah, it needed to be repaved at some point, as did Auto Club, but I don't know. I feel like there's just better ways to do it. I don't know. But I'm not a track designer, and I would never be employed to do so, so I don't think that's something for me to worry about. Alright, real slidey. Now I picked noon, but damn. I'm certainly not beating whoever set the top time right now. Let's put it that way. Probably Steve or Justin, one of the two. I am sliding, damn. That felt fun. It certainly wasn't faster, but it was fun. I need to see that. I need to remember the first
You've
lap.
just done a 32.02.
I don't remember the high line being viable at this place. Maybe I'll try that next time around just to experiment. I don't think it is. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm sliding up there anyway. Oh, it actually gave me something. Interesting.
You've just done a 31.87.
Let's try that. Oh. No, snap, no. Oof. Heal up, cart. Alright, let's get back up there. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I shifted just anything. Yep. I remember that being a problem. I think I'm having flashbacks right now to causing a wreck because of this. Getting loose off this damn turn onto the backstretch. Ended up taking out Austin and CP, I think. Sorry about that, guys, if you haven't watched this video. Ouch. Alright. We're gonna do a slow drift. We're gonna go right through the grass.
Now delete this lap. You've got
Yeah,
the
I
track.
don't know where they're gonna delete this lap. This is not getting any better. Alright. God knows what my tires are gonna look like after this. Plow into the turn. There we go. Let's go through the infield. Is there a jump in this infield? I forget.
Mind these track limits, please, Chad. Watch
A
your
little
speed
bit.
limit in the pits.
Whoa. And drift. Nope. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is all of the configurations of Atlanta. And there we go. Let's take a look at the best lap, which is tops. Never really improved past like the first 2 or 3 that I'll ever do. But yeah, I like Atlanta. I like its configurations. Personally, like they're all there. I don't know how I feel about the Super Speedway one again. I think that one's okay when you're racing against the AI, but racing against other people, not so much. This track always kills my tires. I am very bad at saving at this place. In fact, I should probably check and see what I did to those poor tires after all of that. There's the high line. Was about to gain some time before I spun, overcorrected, and into the could do that in real life. But yeah, I would say again, I just enjoyed this track a lot. It's one of my favorites, but again, it doesn't agree with me racing wise. I'm always killing the tires. That's the point. 88 on the front. I know this one's probably a little bit more so worn just because I was drifting and sliding and flooring it, but the 88 is pretty in tune with how bad I wear the tires here, so same's gonna be said when I get to Dover. But, you know, I think I will do a quick AI race on this, and then I'll end the video, so we'll do that real quick, and we're gonna watch that slide real quick. Nice. Qualifying, I'm gonna start from the back and just see how many AI I can overtake.
41. The track temp is
I should probably bring up the
123.
relics.
The air temp is 90 Fahrenheit.
I couldn't use the trading paints one I had. For some reason, it was bringing up the cup car in ones that I know are just ARCA cars. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll have to figure that out another time, but we'll just go with this for now. Of course, there's no short parade lap for this track. I'm just gonna have to idle behind the AI here. Not like I need to warm up the tires. It's probably already like 150 on the track already. Okay, I'll see how this goes. I know I'm going to slide around. I don't think the AI is. I'm probably gonna die. But we'll see.
Hold your line.
Can't quite sneak into that space there.
Hold your line. Clear all round.
Great. Okay, cool. Why did you suddenly slow down, buddy? Alright. Well, that was only 2 laps. I'm probably just gonna...
We'll need to pit for repair.
Again.
We've had the meatball
Why
flag.
did he do that? I missed
The leader has just done a
Starting to speed it.
32.21.
Why is he slowing again? Ugh. Alright. Pace car's gonna pull off here now. And we're gonna go green. See if I don't get destroyed by the AI this time.
Go, go, go.
I can't pass on the inside. Pass on the outside.
Right, you're in the middle.
And once again that 000.
Still there.
000. The 00 car is in
Still
the
there. Still there. Clear all round. You've got a car on the outside. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
See, why does the AI slow down on that downside part of it?
Clear
What's
high.
going on? I might need to run the high side.
You're in the middle.
See, they slow down on that inner part. Why?
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Get out of the way.
Hold your line. Hold your line.
Fastest lap of the race.
I've made up, what is that, 14 spots, I think? Not bad. I think I can get a couple more before the end of the race here. Get out of the
high.
way. I don't think I'm
Still
going to
there.
catch the leader, though.
Hold your line.
Sorry, I'm just going to stick my nose in here. You're an AI, so
Hold
I
your
don't
line.
care. Would not do this in a regular
Still
race.
there.
I
You're
am
in the middle.
extremely passive. I'm sure
Clear
one
outside.
of my fellow ARCA farmers will know. It
Inside.
is just kind of my
That was a
thing. I don't like getting in
32.36.
people's ways.
Still there. You've got a car high. Still there.
I guess next time I'm going to need to up the AI's
Hold your line.
skill. Or maybe I should stick with what I've set it
Hold
to.
your line.
What was it, 65 to 75,
Hold
something
your
like
line.
that? Stick to that so it kind of has a constant across
your
the
line.
tracks I run.
You're clear
I
outside.
felt like that's about where I kind of sit. Take.
Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Okay, that's a lie. That's only on some tracks, not all of them.
Reset.
Alright, we're in the top 15. 2.5 to go. Are you in the top 10? Damn well try.
There's a car leaving the pits.
Alright, white flag. Come on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. Wait, why is that guy going
12.
to the pits?
White flag, last lap. That lap.
Dive it in.
Outside.
Yay.
Clear high.
Sliding. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to get a top 10, but I might be able to get 11th. Whoop, or not if I
High.
destroy everything. Don't.
Hold your line.
Contact. Oh, we're
Still
coming to the
there.
line.
Hold your line.
Alright.
You're clear outside.
Okay, cool. Get 11th.
10th position.
Oh no, that was
The
10th.
finish. Well done.
When did I do that? Alright. Screw this guy. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
There's the checkered flag. That's disappointing.
Whoa, why is that disappointing? I finished 10th. I don't know if it's picking up crew chief, but crew chief's just like, it's disappointing, mate. It's like, what's disappointing about 10th place out of 40 cars? Like, thanks. Anyway, like I said, that's a fun track. I like racing it. But, let's see. What was my best lap out of here? Well, that is the first of hopefully many episodes of ARCA Everywhere. Thank you for joining and watching. Yeah. Again, anything that anyone thinks that I could do better, I can already say one of them is going to be saying I clipped like 20 ums out of my little intro thing, and there were still 3 left. and there's probably a lot in the clips themselves for the track, so I gotta work on that. I do that a lot at work too, so that's my only way of filling the space. So, oh, nice view here. So yeah, thank you again for joining. We'll see where we go next week, and thank you for joining. Have a good one.